Good morning, lovelies. Zoe202 with Small Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today we are in Japan. We've got Reversal. We are going to be hitting up Kinshisho Station for a hardcore grind session. Baby's first hardcore grind session. You guys know I'm not a hardcore player. I don't grind like crazy, so I've enlisted the help of someone who does to kind of like help take me through this process. Kinshisho Station is like an absolute hotspot for Pokemon Go.
It's crazy. First and foremost, it's one of the best places in the world, arguably top 5 to actually play Pokemon Go. So I basically told the squad, Zoe, Nick, Brandon, Holly, hey, need to do a grind session, triple dust for each catch, 3,000 dust for a raid. It's gonna be insane in Membrane.
I'm excited. So I think you guys also know I'm really bad at spending my dust. I've been saving. I have been saving. So let's check in. I have actually managed to not spend everything.
Okay.
So almost a mil. I'm a bit shy of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty disgraceful.
That's okay. It's alright. I've seen people who are like on the edge with like 20,000 dust and they cannot even do a special trade almost.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna go absolutely crazy with catches, hatches, whatever I can. I've got some 10Ks.
What's your goal for today?
What is realistic in terms of like what could I actually hit the start of?
So if we're gonna do a 12-hour grind sesh. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but I'll push you through. 12 hours, non-stop to Starpiece. You should technically be able to hit 150 catches per hour, which I'm doing some maths right now as we speak. 150 catches per hour times 12 is 1,800 catches throughout the day. And you do that times the bare minimum of 450 Stardust would be amounting to the exact amount that you have right now.
That's awesome.
So I think the goal should be, considering maybe you're not like a hardcore grinder or anything like that, 1.5 mil, definitely potentially possible.
That's
like what you're having.
That's excluding any raids that pop up. That's excluding any catches.
Yeah, and that is also the bare minimum. So no weather boost is taken into account, no evolutions. So if you do it right, if you actually do the grind sesh, you will actually be able to hit potentially 2 million today if you're going full on. So anywhere between 1.5 to 2 mil, if you manage to do that, I'll be impressed.
That's the goal for today, impressed with Stardust. Holy
yes.
Really. Let's do a quick check-in as well. I don't know if this is relevant to you guys for stats and things like that, so XP as well, sitting at 29 mil.
That's going to be 30 mil today, I think.
I think it's
100%,
it's close, what else would be relevant, I suppose? Hatches,
Hatches, catches, yeah.
So collector 43,760, beautiful, well, not really beautiful. Hatches 1,647. What else?
What's your distance at? Your walking distance?
Walking distance, 2,497.
You got a pretty nice ratio. I mean, you don't. It's obvious that you don't spend a whole lot. I have a little bit more on my jogger medal, but I do have close to 5,000 egg hatches because I constantly incubate everything, and that's actually another point. Having everything incubated at the same time. The amount of dust that I just calculated doesn't even include egg hatches at all, and you got those 10Ks hatching there.
So ready for them to go. Like that dust is gonna.
That's gonna be 6 to 10K dust per pop, and then non-stop. If you do like 2 sets of 10Ks, which you know we're gonna be walking a lot. 20 kilometers at least today, easily. It's gonna be a
massive day. I'm actually really excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be great because there's gonna be a lot of people down there.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's a nice. Look at that little fairy light.
Very nice.
Very nice. We are at about probably the halfway point now, guys. It is 6 p.m. and that sounds so weird to say halfway point at 6 p.m. because I'm a sleepy little egg, but I'm actually not suffering too bad. I thought I was gonna be like absolutely dying after this.
She did really well. For the record, she's doing amazing. She is keeping up and everything.
Keeping up with the squad. Oh no, am I plussing that, Murkrow? Not a shiny. Okay. So we're about halfway through. We're going to keep going till I think 11 p.m. tonight, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, good 6 hours into this Stardust craziness. Oh my goodness, what Stardust are we on? 1.23 million. I'm getting there.
I told you 1.5. You're gonna get there.
Yeah,
you got like
easy.
400k easily already.
We're like absolutely crushing it. Crazy amounts of spawns, guys. My favorite thing so far has been definitely this little Chansey that popped up.
Yes.
So this is the second Chansey in less than 24 hours. I think there was one last night for the group that came last night. There was a level 10 Chansey.
I didn't know that.
Crazy. Heaps and heaps of Parasect, heaps of Kadabras for some reason.
Yeah.
And heaps of Scyther as well. So it's pretty.
Apparently, if there's a Kadabra spawning, there's a Parasect spawning like constantly.
Like buddies.
Kind of buddies.
Which has been pretty crazy. I'll check in with you guys. Oh, there's a Meditite here as well. It's a shiny. Check regular. I'll check in with you guys for like full stats when I get home. But I think the main thing for me is the dust. I am so bad at spending all my dust powering. I used to power up stuff that was just not useful. I'm not doing that ever again. But definitely for Fire Day, I've got my Tyranitar pretty much ready to go. There's a few more I can put some dust into, but I don't really need to. I'm in Japan. It's going to be full lobbies.
Sorry if I'm being rude, I'm catching.
No, yeah,
wasting time.
Rude.
Yeah, I'm just non-stop catching.
Non-stop grind. He's shaming me whenever I pull over to take a break. It's like, you got your star piece on? I'm like, yes I do, I'm sorry. And a Swablu, oh my god, Swablu shiny, check regular. But yes, honestly, this station is spawning like so many things that are shiny possible. I don't think any of us have spawned a shiny so far today. I believe Dark Matter Wolf and Rose are on their way to meet up with us now.
Nice.
And Brandon and Nick and Holly are coming a bit later.
Ooh,
so
Alola Raichu just hatched a second ago.
Yes! Let's go do this one. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, that's 4,000 raid.
4,000 dust. Get my energy drink, get my water, smash this raid. Oh my goodness, guys, I am dead. Yesterday's grind session was absolutely insane. So let's check back in, see how I did. Popping up the stats here. Let's first check in, I think the dust is the most exciting, so let's first check in with XP. Let's go down and see my XP. So yesterday I started the day on 29 million XP, I think 260,000, so 29,260,000-ish XP, and I managed to crack 30.4 mil, which is absolutely insane. I got over 1 million XP just from yesterday alone. I was stacking up Ultra Friends to hit, I think 6 Ultra Friends on a Lucky Egg, which was awesome. So that was 600,000 XP by itself just there. That was sweet. So I went up about by 1.1 million I went up in XP in the space of a day, which is crazy. I don't usually do crazy grinds or XP grinds and things like that. So that's not, especially for not having a double XP event. It was just running the Lucky Egg. Next up is catches. I ended on 44,673 and I started the day on 43,760. So that's an increase of 913 Pokemon. So I caught 913 Pokemon on the grind. That's just crazy. For me, that's the most I've ever caught in a day, honestly. I was going non-stop. And finally, the dust total, drum roll please. 1,440,024 Stardust. 1,440, yeah. Oh my god. That's a lot of dust for me. I am so bad with my dust. This is incredible. I don't want to spend a cent of this until I physically have to. I think I want to hit maybe 5 mil dust before I start spending. I just want to have some in reserve because I've always been so bad at it. So this is an increase of, where's my maths? A bit over 600,000 dust. Whoa, in one day. So how it went down was this. We got to Kinshicho Station at about 11:30ish, and we just hit the ground running, absolutely non-stop. Everything was lured up. There was just like crazy amounts of Pokemon players everywhere. And we just did laps of the shopping center, round, like this little baby loop, catching constantly. There was never a point where there was like nothing on the screen. There was always something popping up. I probably went a little bit slower than the rest of the squad. Like, I went pretty hard at the start, but I did, spend a bit more time catching certain things, or taking bathroom breaks and things like that, whereas a lot of the other guys were just like going non-stop. Like, they was like not even having water, so they didn't have to have a bathroom break. Absolutely intense. Whereas me, I'd rather stay hydrated. So we went pretty hardcore, grabbed some lunch, like a quick little lunch, for about, probably took 30 minutes out of the whole grind, and then I wrapped up pretty much around 8 o'clock. Around that time, the rest of the squad had arrived. Dark Matter Wolf, Rose, Trainer Skips, Mystic had showed up to the station. We kind of split to go get some dinner. Met up with Nico and the sweetest little Shiba puppy. Thank you so much for meeting up and doing a trade with me as well. That was so awesome. So lovely to meet you and your partner and your little papa. So sweet. And then yeah, we kind of bounced out for dinner. Reversal went for dinner with the other hardcore grind players at the station. The other of us went to go grab ramen across the road. I think he stayed on to grind a little bit extra. I think at the dinner table they were still going pretty crazy. Whereas I was just I'm ready for a bit of phone downtime. I'm good. I've been going non-stop for 7 hours. So yeah, it was an awesome experience. It was an awesome first time experience for a proper hardcore grind. It was very cool. And I'm certainly loving the rewards, loving the Stardust, and I'm loving the XP. It's so cool. So here's the part where I would get would get Reversal to review my progress. How did I do? But he's back at Kinshicho Station grinding again. So for me, I was just dead. All of today I've just been editing. I'm exhausted. We're about to head out now. I'm about to head out now and go and find the rest of the squad. We're gonna go check out the Eevee Cafe. It's a little pop-up store in Roppongi. So I think Gio's gonna take a break from his second day of hardcore grinding, or half day, to come and join with that. So maybe I'll ask him there his thoughts on how I did for my first ever grind. Otherwise guys, I hope you did enjoy this one. It's a bit of a different style for me, but I hope you enjoyed just seeing how crazy that station is. It just goes off 24/7. It's ridiculous. So thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.